What's going on, y'all, man? It's Andy tuning in. I wanted something different this week, so check it out, man. I'm about to make some vegan burgers. Starting out with some rolled oats. This will be 2 cups per portion. I'm gonna be doubling up this recipe. All right, that's 1 cup. That's 2. That is 3, and we have 4. All right. So we're simply just gonna blend up the oats to make, I guess, like an oat flour. And the recipe I'm following is from Young Man Cooking. Little mushroom kind of veggie burger. Nothing to it, man. But to get to it, close my blender, get it going, and I'll be right back once this is flour. So it didn't take me too long. I'm gonna show y'all what the flour or the ground up oats look like. Still kind of chunky, but super soft. But right before what it would be flour. So that's that. I got 2 cups of that in there. Next up, we're gonna add our mushrooms. So I couldn't find no cremini mushrooms, so instead I got some oyster mushrooms. It calls for 100 grams. Not too sure what 100 grams looks like, but I know I looked it up from grams to cups, and it said it's about a half cup, 100 grams. So I'm just gonna try to, I guess, measure this out. Hold on, let me cut the stem out. Okay. Okay, that's probably 100 grams or so, because we're doubling it. Okay. Probably gonna add the rest of the half of the bunch. I'm sure it'll be the same result as cremini, probably just a different flavor profile. Okay, so next up we're gonna look at our roughly chopped bell pepper. Ooh, okay, that's not gonna work. Bell peppers, and then we called for a half a green pepper because I'm doubling. I did a whole one. Did our full red onion, and it didn't call for it, but I'm gonna add a few cloves of garlic just because I know that's what makes things tasty. I'm gonna add 3 cloves of garlic, and if I can fit it down, it calls for 2 cooked beets. Check it out, y'all. This is crazy. Never done this before. So I took a fresh beet, just boiled it in water for about 30 to 40 minutes, and let it cool down and peel the skin. I'm adding 2 of those. I'm guessing for the color. It also calls for a 1/4 cup of corn. I'm guessing this is probably like half a cup. Oh, this thing is full. So there we go. I did my half a cup of corn. What else? What else? Looks like that. Alright. Gonna add my seasonings. You can go ahead and look up Young Man Cooking's channel. It was a teaspoon of everything except for a tablespoon of smoked paprika. Add that to the top. Hopefully this closes. Onion powder, garlic powder, you know, the usual suspects. Now we're gonna blend this. Hopefully it closes. Okay, I'm gonna blend for 45 seconds, probably longer because my blender is stuffed. 1 second, y'all. Alright, man, so I had to you know, do some adjusting. So check it out. It's the right angle, I'm not sure. So I had to take out a lot of the ingredients because it was not blending. This is the result. And I did it in portions. I had a little bit, blended it, added a little bit, blended it more. this is the final results. Now it's pretty darn sticky. That's why he recommends us sticking this in the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes. Well, I will for sure do, because this is crazy right now. My little lid. There we go. Just transfer this over to this big bowl. Okay, as you can see, the beets did his job, giving the mixture a kind of meaty look, you know. Soft, super soft. I did add the black beans, which I forgot to show. It was in the recipe for sure. Okay. Super soft. I wonder why it's so airy. Maybe the oat flour? Okay, so we're gonna stick this in the fridge, and while we wait, we're sauteing these mushrooms. So there's mushrooms in the burger, mushrooms on top of the burger. I didn't see no vegan Swiss cheese, so I tried doing that combo, but it just didn't pan out. I'm sure I could have found some if I went to another store, but some vegan provolone will do. Okay. It's quite a bit too. He said one portion makes 6. I doubled it, so someone's gonna get a present. Alright, so I am gonna hand these out though. Alright. He mentioned using some parchment paper. Just use a plate. I'm gonna wash. I end up washing all kinds of dishes, so no big deal. Just a little bit of oil on the hands. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna grab my portion of our patties. Probably end up making 3 today. Cool. And that's it, man. Alright, y'all, so I just toasted the buns. Didn't really want to show it on camera, but there it is. It's pretty darn simple. I'm sure you get the point. Now I got my pan on basically high, a little medium high. Got some shiitake mushrooms. No oil. Nothing crazy. Got my leftover oyster mushrooms. I'll cook those down. I'm gonna cook these down for about 5 or so minutes, maybe 10, depending on how much water comes out of them. So I'm gonna take the water out of them, then we're gonna add the seasonings. Mushrooms are not vegetables. Last time I made them for that ramen, and it worked out perfectly. So that's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just cook them down, and I'll be right back with the seasonings. Get the patty on this little pan, and I'm gonna eat, bro. I'm hungry. So I'll be right back in 1 second. Alright, man, it's been like maybe 5 or 8 minutes. Definitely have reduced. Gonna add some little black pepper to season. And instead of adding salt, I'm gonna add some of that tamari. Big shout out to the happy pair with this little secret tamari mushrooms. Who would have known? Like soy sauce, but slightly different. Alright. Man down. Definitely a change in the smell that's coming off. And just cause, I'm gonna add a few dashes of the sesame oil. Cool. Not really a measurable amount, just a few dashes. Give it a real kind of Asian vibe. Sesame oil, some tamari. We're doing it right. We're doing it right. Alright, they're lubricated. Alright, gonna cook this down for another 5 or 10 minutes. Just to get the flavors more concentrated. To get ready for the patties. Got my burger set. In a few more minutes, yo. Getting time to eat. Alright, it's time for the magic, man. My little patties. Got a little extra black pepper on one side and a little bit of garlic pepper. I mean garlic powder, excuse me. Oof. So this is manageable, not too mushy. Ooh, nice little sizzle. They were in the fridge for at least 20 minutes, probably more. Alright. I forget how much he said to cook on each side, but I find out. Probably at least 3 or 5 minutes. Gonna add a little bit of extra black pepper to the other side. We shall see the results. Just a little extra. I'm dripping water. Just weighing them down a little bit. And I want to put the lid on, but I'm not gonna. So that's what that is. Okay. Got our cheese on standby. Got our buns already dressed. I'm just waiting on this. Got my salad mix. Got my OJ. And we living good. We living good. Super excited. Very different. Just look to them. I've made other patties before. It's just never cooked down the beets. I've used beets before in a burger patty recipe, but never like this. Like I said, I got my mushrooms on standby. Already kind of, you know, a little caramelization going on there. Just wait, man. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. I'll show you the results. I think so. Enough time has passed. I felt the bottom of this patty. I think it's time. Most definitely it's time. So go ahead and flip. Ooh. Further than I thought. Ooh, nice. So maybe 5 minutes is a little too long, but I mean, we look good. Oh yeah, we good. The black pepper and you know, a little bit of garlic powder was a good choice. Gonna go ahead and melt some of this Viola provolone. Check this out. Not really too big of a fan of the sliced cheese, but let's see how it melts. Typically I go with the shredded because it melts a lot better, but if this melts, we're gonna be good. I'll probably do less than 5 minutes on the other side, being that I already cooked somewhat interiorly, on the interior, on the inside, however you say it. And yeah, man, I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some mushrooms on this. Got a little extra for the week. An extra bite to our boiga. Ooh. Yes, I washed my hands. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. Gonna get love on these burgers. Be right back in a few minutes for the review. I'll take a pic. I might cut one in half just to see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, man, super excited. Not sure if I'm gonna go with the ketchup, put that on the side, but I did mayonnaise, mustard, and a little cilantro, and a little hot sauce as well. Alright, y'all, in a few minutes, be right back. Alright, man, and tuning in for this beautiful review. Got my salad. Might eat 2 of these burgers, who knows? The cheese melted nice. No ketchup yet. A little vegan mayo, a little Dijon brown mustard, cilantro and red onions on top. Delicious. My mouth is watering, man. Let me just take a bite. Wow. By the way, obviously I bite the bread, but the patty, so savory, bro. There wasn't a whole lot of seasonings either. Real savory. You get the little, the crunch of the crust where not charred it, but what's the word? I mean, a little burn on there. 1 second, another bite. The addition of the extra mushrooms on top adds a whole different layer of textures. And this is really good. Big shout out to Young Man Cooking. That's the recipe, or the person who I'm following. The recipe was for like a mushroom burger. Tremendous, man. It almost tastes kind of smoky, probably due to the fact that I charred the outside layer of the burger, man. Super excited. The vegan cheese, the Viola Life, hey man, it adds a whole different dimension. The smooth and creaminess of it has my mouth watering. The onions, perfect. Not a big lettuce guy. I mean, I would take lettuce on the burger, but you know, I'm already eating as salad. Put a little cilantro on top to substitute for the lettuce. I will eat the other burger for sure. One thing about the actual patty, when I was going to cut to get that little bisection of the cross section of the burger, the patty did get a little mushy. Being that the fact that the bread was kind of toasted, pretty hard by the time I went to go cut it in half. Other than that, this patty's holding together. The taste is beautiful. Like I said, there wasn't too many seasonings, but the fact that, I don't know, it just worked, honestly. I did like the fact that I did add an extra, some extra garlic cloves. I do recommend that. I can almost taste it. It's a little spicy. I did put a little hot sauce on the bread. That's just me though. All in all, super delicious. I'm surprised it came out so good. It looks dark red, almost like a meat, almost like a ground beef. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I didn't make the chickpea mayo as he did, recommended in the video. But I mean, any vegan mayo could work. If you make the chickpea mayo, I'm sure it will taste even better. No wasabi on my burger. Not a big fan. Other than that, man, I'm gonna eat. I'm super hungry. This is delicious. You should try it out. Any tuning in, man. Hope y'all cooking. Hope y'all week's going good. Shout out to the people in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Be considerate of them. We're getting some downwind. I can feel it. The sky's just weird, but yeah. Regardless, we're keeping it healthy. We're keeping it positive, regardless of what's going around us. Yes, any tuning in, bro. Hope you have a good week. Get to your goals. Do something for yourself, like cooking an incredible meal. That's it, y'all. I appreciate you watching. Peace.